very much. Well, now it's time for our celebrity interview spot. In our first show, you may remember, we had Paul McCartney here with us. Last week, we had the versatile film and TV actor Martin Jarvis. This week, we return to the world of popular music and talk to a man who is, without doubt, a legend. So will you welcome, please, all the way from Los Angeles, Mr. Frank Sinatra. Hello, Frank. Hey, Frank, it's Rory. Who dares? How are you? Great to have you on the show, Frank. He says it's great to be on the show. How are you, Frank, anyway? He's fine. Frank's fine. Frank's fine. Yeah. Hey, sorry, Frank. Sorry, can I hear machine gun fire in the background? Oh, you got a few relatives dropped in. I see. Frank, you all right? Pissed. You did what? A party at Barbara Streisand's house. A whole bottle of champagne. Between 87 of you. She didn't. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep threw up. What, at the party? On telly? What did telly do? Yeah, I suppose it does wipe off easier. Orson Welles, he's there now. Put him on. Orson Welles. Orson, you big fat bugger. Hey. What? Hey, where were you Sunday morning? 3/4 of an hour we waited, yeah. No, we played with 10 men in the end. Yeah. 2-0. Okay, see you. Frank. Hey, Frank, put another 25 cents in, Frank. That's it. Hey, look, hang on. There's a lot of people want to ask you a few questions, so just hang on. Who wants to talk to Frank Sinatra? Quick, who wants to talk? Come on, talk to Frank Sinatra. Quick. It's Frank Sinatra. He's only put 25 cents in. Quick. Sit down. Okay, Frank, here's something for you.
Alex.
What's he saying?
No.
What's he saying? What did he say? Thank you, Alex. We better go. Frank, please, come on. She's only young. Yeah, okay, Frank. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, she's actually quite younger than you obviously thought. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, look, great to have you on the show, Frank. He says it's great to have been on the show. Yeah, I'll get you a big hand. Big hand for Frank Sinatra.
How was it for you, darling?
Oh, it's great. It's really good. How about you?
Terrific. How was it for you, Martin?
It was terrific for me, love. So that's the foreplay scene over.
Right.
Okay? So now we come to the climax.
Yeah.
So what I want from you, love, is a long, deep, passionate orgasm.
No problem.
Okay. Quiet, please. We're going for one. Okay. Turn over.
Running. Small kick.
2, 4, 1. Take one. And wait for it. And... action.
Gosh! Golly! Hooray!
Cut!
Yippee! Oh, tally-ho! Crumbs! Whoa! Wow! Wait!
Cut. What are you doing, love?
I was doing doing an orgasm.
Is that what you sound like when you're...
Well, this is really embarrassing, actually. I've never actually had one, so I don't know what it sounds like. But I've got a friend who had one last April. At least she thinks she did. I mean, I could phone her. She's on the phone. I've got the number here. I could phone her now.
Look, sweetie. If I can be of assistance.
Please do, love.
Okay. Well, obviously I've heard lots of female orgasms
Sure.
in my time. And they invariably sound like this, okay?
That's a yawn, love.
Sorry?
A yawn.
Is it? Is that a yawn?
Yeah, afraid so, mate.
Oh.
Now, take it from me, love. The sound they make is sort of like... Ow! Ow! Ow!
No, where you been? They go so...
That's the bed. That's the bed.
Come on. Are we making pictures or what? The sound of a female orgasm is like this.
No.
That's a kettle!
It is not a kettle. It's the sound of a woman.
Tired, irritable, tense, nervous headache? Why not try Unadin?
Why not sod off?
You've probably wondered how TV presenters are able to talk for hours without forgetting their lines. Well, some of the answers are here in this very studio, because tonight we're going to look at the Jimmy,
I'm sorry, everybody, to interrupt the show like this, but someone has to say something.
Jimmy, what you...
I'm sorry. We are looking at Mr. Robertson here, doing an item, a rather bland item.
Jimmy,
The item that was originally planned has been edited. It's been censored.
It's not been censored.
It has been censored. Tony, it was a penetrative piece of satirical insight which I wrote concerning Princess Margaret and a gorilla. It was informative, it was original, it was incisive.
It was filthy.
It was filthy, Tony, but it was valid! But no, the grey men of Channel 4 said, you can't do it.
Jimmy, come on.
Any grey men from Channel 4 in tonight? Where are they? Oh, there's one over there. There he is. Hello, Dominic. You burnt any good books lately? Can we just... Legal department? Ha! Can we just show this person for the kind of monster he is? Huh. You know, it was your sort, Dommy baby, that did for Michelangelo. I don't like it, Michael. Can we have it in matte green, please? I'm sorry, Tony. Sorry. I just have to say it, you know? Mr. Robinson, bland item. Sop.
You've probably wondered how TV presenters are able to talk for hours without forgetting their lines. Well, some of the answers are here in this very studio, because tonight we're going to look at the technology of television itself. On the front of the camera into which I'm speaking is this little one-eyed monster called a teleprompt. I simply write the script, my charming secretary Helen types it onto a word processor, which then projects it onto the front of the camera here. Of course, you don't have to read off the teleprompt word for word, but they do say of Bob Hope that if you ask him what his name is, he needs a teleprompt before he can reply, you bastard, this will teach you to walk out on me, love, Helen. The principle behind the 2 years of my life wasted teleprompt is very simple. The roller is set to rotate at a particular mooning after that cow Julia speed like a pathetic puppy, and can be rotated faster or slower according to the reading speed of the fawning, winsome, pathetic little jerk with the tiny cock who's reading it. In addition, the words are blown up to 3 times their normal size. You could do with one of them, couldn't you? To ensure they can be clearly read. In order to guarantee the minimum I've been drinking all evening amount of lateral eye movement on the part of the now I'm taking some Mogadon presenter, The words are typed in a narrow band, so by the time you read this, I'll be dead, in the centre and not at the sides of the picture. Simple when you know how, but quite ingenious. Hi, I'm Nick Purvis. Welcome back to the second half of Over to You, the programme where the elite apparatchiks who run TV have patronisingly condescended to let ordinary people make a programme about things that really matter. On sound tonight we have Peter Dawson, and Peter is an unemployed tenephilist from Hounslow. And on camera we've got... who wants to be on camera? Camera? Anybody want to go on the camera? Anybody? You want to go on the camera? Come on. You go on camera. What's your name?
Mary Sutton.
Mary Sutton. And have you got a job? Are you one of the 3 people who are still miraculously employed under Thatcher's Bonapartist dictatorship?
No.
Well, you just twiddle the knobs there, Mary. Don't be fooled by all that pseudo-professional claptrap. Can you see me? All right, then, let's go. All right, Mary, hang on there, girl. Hang on. Leave it out. Right, the programme's underway. This is Simon Forbes, who is the head of Channel 4's Current Affairs and is a professional apologist. Simon, the media. What do we mean by the media, or rather, what does the media mean by the media? And are the media the best people to control the media?
Well, Nick, I'm glad you asked me that, because the essential point, I think, is this.
Yeah.
And basically, that is my answer.
Yeah, it's very easy for you to say that, though, isn't it? Don't you think that the ordinary people of this country... I'm trying to make a crucial point here, all right? Simon, don't you think that the working class itself ought to be in control of the media?
2424, come in 24.
2-4.
Spanker's Restaurant, taking home a Mr. Andrew Windsor. Quick as possible, his mum's worried about him.
Marvellous programmes like this one.
Right, does anyone leave it out, Pete? Want to ask Simon any questions? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, you at the end there. Mary, go to him. Go on.
Yeah. Look, what I really object to is the exclusiveness of television companies. I mean, you know, why can't why can't ordinary people? I mean, look, you know, why can't ordinary people run television companies, eh?
Yeah, well, that's a very good point. But unfortunately, due to lack of time, Mary, over here. Next week, here, over to you. We'll be controlling the controls on Mary, just can you keep back a bit? Of a nuclear submarine. So, Mary, just keep back. Mary, you silly cow, just Mary!
He's back, as you've never seen him before. Sylvester DeHoffmano in Scorsese's Method Acting 2. He's sad. He's looking. He's angry.
Yeah, you, mister!
He's searching. Method Acting 2, the story of one man's heroic struggle to communicate.
Hey, where am I here? Huh? Tuna fish?
I'm sorry, Frank. You'll just have to come to terms with it. You no longer have a job here.
Okay. I got a job here. I got a job! I ain't got no... Hey, mister. You don't... Hey! Okay, you don't, huh? Job? You want a job? Huh? Understand? Well, I don't. Hey! I want just... You... Pastrami, Bronx... Don't you... I'm not gonna... What?
I'm sorry, Frank. You're just not cut out to be one of us.
Hey, I'll just tell you something here. You take a priesthood, and you shove it, okay?
Scorsese's Method Acting 2. One man set apart because he talks gibberish.
Hey, tell you something else. Blueberry pie, suck Central Park, you mother!
I give you the bride and groom, Jane and Simon.
Jane and Simon.
Wonderful. So glad you could come. Who are you? I've heard a lot about you, right? Oh, and you gave them the
fondue set.
They loved it.
Oh, fine.
Of course, it won't last, you know.
Nah.
A dozen bottles won't last.
Slightly sparkling, sir? Tesco's finest?
Yeah. You're going to come and do the car with us, then? What? I've just done the shaving foam trick, you know.
What did you write?
Didn't write anything. I just filled up the petrol tank with it.
How do you do? So glad you could come.
Tacky Algerian sauterne for anybody?
Thanks.
Champagne was only £10 more a case.
Oh, what a stag night, eh?
What, eh? What didn't we do, eh?
Right.
What did not we do?
What did we do?
I don't know. One thing I would like to know is how did I come by this?
May I tempt you to a soggy Ritz cracker with some processed cheese?
Yeah, cheers. Cut all of that, mate, and I'll be with you. Lovely.
Mind you, didn't expect his ex to turn up.
No, I don't think she's taking it too well.
Should have been me. Was me till 48 hours ago. Not that I'm bitter. Brought round half the LPs.
Yeah. I bet the happy couple won't get much sleep tonight, know what I mean, eh? I've cancelled a hotel room.
Great. Marvellous. Fantastic. Who are you?
I'm the best man.
And what did you...
Fondue set.
They loved it. And you're...
Fondue set.
And what's your name?
Your youngest son.
I've heard a lot about you. Yes.
I didn't know your lot was Scottish. Cohen.
Matt Cohen.
Oh, right. Is that why the confetti was on elastic?
I'm not bitter. She's a lovely girl. Lovely personality. Of course, she looks like an orangutan, but she's a lovely girl.
Crappy muck, sir? Thank you. Obviously not your favourite daughter, sir.
How do you do? I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, no, the News of the World got it all wrong. I had to go down there. I mean, a lot of my parishioners are gay.
How do you do? Oh, it's me. I've heard a lot about you.
Here, come here. Look at this, eh? Black Mamba for the pyjama case.
Hey, oi! Mrs. Orangutan! Listen, it's teensy weensy. You need a magnifying glass and tweezers.
Lovely bride, that Jane, you know.
Yeah.
I've had her.
I've had her.
She's your sister.
So, we're a very close family.
Well, it's not going to last, is it? I bet you a fiver it won't last a year.
You're right. I'll give you 50 to 1.
Go on.
100 quid on till death do them part.
On second thoughts, I'll move my bet down that one as well.
Everything okay?
Yeah, great.
Terrific. Marvellous. Oh, smashing. Thank you. Be happy. I must mingle.
Mongrel shit on toast, sir.
Good speech, mate.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's all right.
Mind you, that limerick didn't go down too well. What was it?
There was a young lady called Lunt.
We're in your chance of becoming the next poet laureate, aren't we?
Hey, this is going to kill him.
What's it?
Brake cables.
Hello, lovely. You're a fondue set?
No, No, I gave them something really personal that'll last.
Oh, marvellous. What was it?
Herpes. Why do I always wind up with the ugliest looking guy whenever Smoochie's songs are being sung? Maybe it's me, but I confess I don't get turned on by garlic breath and a yard of furry tongue.
She's a miserable cow, and that's for sure. If she smiled, I think she'd crack her face. She's okay, I guess, though she's not my type. I would have preferred a member of the human race for this snogging session.
You don't want to be left on the shelf.
Snogging session. You completely degrade yourself. We're just drunken slobs, opening our gourds for a snogging session. I've seen more subtle makeup on Coco the Clown. Her hair makes her look like a goony bird.
Why did he bother buying that expensive-looking suit? It's much the same as gift wrapping a turd.
I would say that her face looks like a pig's backside. Oh, but no, that's far too cruel to pigs.
This must be what kissing an armpit's like. I must admit he moves me like syrup of figs.
Snogging session.
Just how desperate can people be?
Snogging session. It's as if it's compulsory, so we close our eyes and think of someone nice for this snogging session. She must be something of a child.